Good morning, everyone. Hello, NAMI family. It's great to see all of you here today. Welcome to the 2024 Connect with Hope NAMI LA Conference. I'm Traute Winters, the Executive Director for NAMI Greater LA County. This conference reflects how NAMI brings together everyone, families, loved ones, doctors, clinicians, peers, advocates, all of us together for mental health. And we're honored that you chose today to be with us here today. I want to thank you to the California Endowment for letting us host this event here today. And we greatly appreciate our sponsors that you see on the screen, the Department of Mental Health, our gold sponsors HealthNet, and our silver sponsors Neurocrine and LA Care, as well as our elected officials, some of us who are here with us today. Can you just grab that? I'd like to start today out with a land dedication. We respectfully recognize and acknowledge that this gathering is being held on the pre-contact land of Ya'anagna, a community village and sacred site of the Yavitam, one of our region's largest pre-contact communities, and we honor their elders past and present. NAMI GLAC is proud to support individuals and families affected by mental illness. Last year, we supported over 38,000 individuals. We couldn't be more excited for our future. We just finished a 3-year strategic plan, and we're really looking to build out our programs for underserved communities. I want to remind you that NAMI is here for you. Your local NAMI chapters, including, who's here from NAMI Glendale? All right. San Gabriel Valley. Awesome. San Fernando Valley. South Bay. Pomona Valley. Long Beach. Come on, Long Beach. And Whittier. I know Rita's here. We have support groups and classes in all of our chapters available at no cost, as well as other programs. So be sure to visit namiglac.org. We also have our helplines and Connect with Hope warm line. So I'm really excited about our conference that we have for you this year. We'll educate you on new mental health legislation and programs, including Measure A, which please get out there and vote. And NAMI is endorsing Measure A. We'll be talking more about that in our advocacy and NAMI 101 sessions. We also have sessions on peer support, new therapies and wellness strategies, as well as information on mental health parity, continuum of care for the first time, maternal mental health, and more. We'll have support group sessions where we'll come together to share, learn, and grow from one another. And that's during the lunch hour. We hope today's conference will help you advocate for yourself and your loved ones, and you'll walk away with tools, resources, and information. I want to invite you to be present today. Please turn off or silence your cell phones. We have 15-minute breaks between each session, so that'll be a great time to really check in if you need to. The bathrooms are at the end of the hall this way. And out of respect for our presenters, please raise your hand. We'll have time for Q&A after each session. And our lunch will be by Wolfgang Puck, which starts at 12:30 to 1:30. We'll have a full hour for lunch. We have a QR code both on your program and in the room. So it's really important that you do the surveys. It helps us plan these events, and we want to hear your opinion. And please stay till the end. We have a really exciting session from 3 to 4 p.m. And we'll have conversations from our peers, wellness strategies. And so that's a really great session that we would love for you to be a part of. So let's get our program started. I want to invite up our first speaker, Rimmi Hundal, the Chief Deputy Director of the LA County Department of Mental Health. She's been there 2 months. She's very new, coming from Tri-Cities. Chief Deputy Hundal oversees the implementation and ongoing operation of all administrative programs and processes for the department. She is a dedicated mental health, equity, and social justice advocate and brings over 24 years of experience to the Department of Mental Health. Please join me in welcoming Chief Deputy Director Hundal.
Good morning. Thank you for that lovely introduction, and thank you, everybody. As mentioned earlier, my name is Rimmi Hundal. I'm the Chief Deputy of the Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health. I've only been with DMH for 2 months. I may be new to the county, but I'm not new to mental health, and I am not new to the field. And I'm not new to NAMI. I have been a part of the Pomona Valley chapter of NAMI, and I was a very active member over there for a long time. And it is my true honor to be here today. So thank you for inviting me, and thank you for having me here. This conference is a testament to the strength of our collective voices. We are here to learn from each other, to share our stories, to foster understanding and compassion. We all have a story, every one of us in this room. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today. The challenges we face are significant, but so are the solutions that we can create together. From what I see on today's agenda, organizers for NAMI Greater LA have a lot in store for you throughout the day. As always, you will be learning from leading experts, and some of you I met already, and it's been wonderful. Experts in the field and advocates on the latest development and innovations that matter to you and your loved ones, our loved ones. Today, DMH will be presenting on a few breakout sessions on important and timely topics, such as mental health GPS, how to navigate services with support from DMH, community assistance recovery and empowerment, the CARE Act, and LPS conservatorship presented in Spanish, and understanding diagnoses and treatments also presented in Spanish. DMH staff will also be in the comm space throughout the day, should anyone need to be there. Today, I'd like to reflect on how recent developments, such as the passage of Proposition 1 and our evolving programs at DMH, are making a real difference in the lives of those living with mental illness and their families. Proposition 1 will result in some significant opportunities and challenges for us, and we have a lot of work ahead of us. Proposition 1 will also create new housing opportunities for individuals with mental illness in our county through a state bond and by shifting the allocations of Mental Health Services Act from treatment to housing and rental assistance. With this change, starting July 2026, MHSA will now be known as the Behavioral Health Services Act, BHSA. BHSA will directly impact how we deliver services, and we can expect an increased number of services to be delivered in the field as a part of full service partnerships. Those are not going away. We have more funding coming there. So very excited about that. These programs and housing resources are excited to reduce barriers to access. The goal and top priority are to ensure continuity of care for all clients and families we serve. We will have this conversation together as a part of our community planning process starting in early 2025. And information for the community planning process can be found on the DMH website. At the Department of Mental Health, we know that housing and mental health are deeply intertwined. Stable housing is often the first step toward recovery, which is why our programs are designed to meet people where they are, whether they're on the streets, interim housing, or in our clinics or at home. DMH's award-winning, nationally recognized homeless outreach and mobile engagement team, known as the HOME team, proactively reaches out to those experiencing homelessness, building trust and connecting them to care. The department's interim housing outreach programs offer vital short-term solutions, providing shelter while connecting individuals to mental health care. As we are close to marking our first almost full year since implementing the CARE Act, where our department's Care court teams have been equipped with resources to help them access treatment, shelter, and other essential services. Through these programs, we ensure that everyone has a chance to transition off the streets into a system of care that meets their needs. Care Code is also one of the new tools we have in an array of services, but it's important to understand its role. It's funded by the state. Care Code serves a very specific population, individuals diagnosed with schizophrenia or any other psychotic disorder. While it is a comprehensive solution, it's not a comprehensive solution to homelessness. It provides focused, voluntary care for some of the most vulnerable members in our community. Participation in Care Code. Sorry, so sorry, man, what I did here. Okay. Participation in Care Code is strictly voluntary, giving individuals the freedoms to opt in and out of services. If someone's petition is not accepted or if they choose not to participate, we remain committed to their well-being and supporting them through our DMH programs. There is no wrong door at DMH. No matter whatever the path someone chooses, we do not give up on individuals. One thing is certain, we are dedicated to collaborating with organizations like NAMI because we cannot do this alone. The quality of care that we provide takes us all working together, because together we can create systems of care that are more accessible, compassionate, and effective. Every day we take steps toward a future that no one is left behind and every individual can thrive. I was talking to some individuals here earlier. I grew up in India, where when I was growing up in India in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have access to mental health care. We didn't believe in mental health. The stigma is still strong today, and we need to take organizations such as NAMI, take it international. Sorry, I had to do my little bit. We need to go international and help communities also recognize their voice. Thank you again for being part of this movement and for everything you do to support mental health in Los Angeles County. Together, we are making a difference, one person, one family, one community at a time. Thank you so much.